Hello all and welcome to my channel Avantika's Astrology. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about the placement of 8th house lord in your birth chart. In your birth chart, wherever 8th house lord is placed, and especially if it is becoming weak or is becoming afflicted, then it indicates some sort of struggle, difficulty, problems related to the matters of the house in which it is placed. Let's say your 8th house lord is placed in your 5th house. Now 5th house represents children matter, child happiness in one's life. It represents your study matter, love association, romantic associations. So native can experience some real-time struggle in these matters. I've always seen that whenever 8th house lord is placed in 5th house and is becoming highly afflicted, then natives' children had some issues when it came to settlement in their lives, when it came to growth and other factors like that. So they had difficulty. They had to go through some difficult experiences in order to get stable in their lives. Similarly, when 8th house lord is placed in your 1st house, now 1st house represents your body matters. It represents your development, your job, which means it represents how you will proceed and progress in your life. So if 8th house lord is situated in your 1st house and is becoming afflicted, then it can indicate some sort of struggle and issues with native's development. It can be his physical development, it can be mental development also. Nobody is saying that native can have mental disorder, but kids who have issues when it comes to understanding things, when it comes to processing things, they are not that smart, they are not sharp, they are a little slow in their understanding of things. So that kind of issues native can face. Also, if 8th house lord is highly afflicted in the 1st house and it is not being aspected by any positive planet or is not being conjoined by any positive planet, then native can have some serious health issues also. Not necessary, but health factor is something that 8th house lord in 1st house, and if it is becoming weak or afflicted with this placement, it can be seen. Weak 8th house lord or afflicted 8th house lord in 1st house also indicates that whenever native is getting a chance to grow in his life, some or the other thing might come up and it can obstruct the flow of his progress and growth. Let's say you joined a new company where you have a great chance of growing. However, something just came up, and because of which now your focus got shifted to resolve that thing in solving that issue. So this is how native's growth and progress can get obstructed, especially during the times when he was getting a chance to grow. Let's take another example. If 8th house lord is placed in your 4th house. Now 4th house represents your comfort, your happiness, facilitation, materialistic aspects of life. It represents your property matters. So if 8th house lord is becoming weak or is afflicted in the 4th house, native can have property issues in his life. He may not be able to realize these aspects very easily or in a smooth manner in his life. So property getting stuck, not being able to enjoy the property that you bought, or you did not get a chance to enjoy and be facilitated by a good property in your life. So you always had to live in a limited and unpleasant space when it comes to property. So these are the challenges which we face when 8th house lord is afflicted in any house of the chart. So the objective of this video is to help you check and analyze the house in which it is placed, and you have to observe it yourself that if you are facing constant issues, challenges, struggle in the matters of the house in which it is placed, then you need to put all your brains and strength to overcome the difficult part, to overcome the difficulty related to the karakatva of that house, because that is how you're going to unlock the factor of growth in your life. Because 8th house is the house of troubles. It represents sudden changes, unpleasant events in one's life, it represents death, transformation. So whenever we face big challenges, we transform. It feels like a new birth because we have been able to overcome that big difficulty, that struggle, which makes us realize our true and maximum potential. The whole process of transformation makes us more strong when it comes to facing challenges and difficulty. So 8th house is not the zone of comfort. In fact, it represents every other event which is going to make you uncomfortable so that you can transform and you are more prepared to face challenges. So wherever your 8th house lord is placed, and if it is afflicted, again I'm going to mention that. So you have to firstly observe that are you really facing some continuous issue when it comes to realizing the growth related to the Karakat and Karak Prani of that house, or you're facing some difficulty with the Karak Prani of that house, like that person becomes some issue in your life. Like let's say 8th house lord is placed in your 3rd house. Are you facing some issues in your friendship with your sibling, your cousins? And if yes, then you have to manage and maintain some good rapport with these individuals. Since 8th house is the house of transformation, so wherever it is placed, so by facing the difficulties related to Karakat of that house, but on the same also being more prepared to overcome that difficulty. It's not just about facing the difficulties like, I'm saying that, okay, come on life, keep throwing whatever you want to and I will keep bearing it. It's not about that. It's also about overcoming the difficulty. So once you have understood how to overcome the difficulty related to the matters of the house in which 8th house lord is placed, you would be able to unlock one of the success growth sutras in your life. And honestly, I'm not kidding. If you're able to understand what I'm saying, you would be able to get the benefit out of it. Now we can take another example. If your 8th house lord is placed in your 7th house, and if 8th house lord is not ruling any auspicious house, and if it is not being aspected by any auspicious planet, or it is not being conjoined by any auspicious planet, then it clearly indicates that native is going to face some major issue in his married life. It can be any sort of problem that native is going to face from his partner. It can be, some big time of difficulty in relationship that native is going to experience with his partner. It can be in the form of less support, contribution from his partner. It can also indicate some sort of difficulty in your occupational matters, because 7th house is also the house of occupation. It also represents work related matters. If you have this placement, you may have to go through some difficult experience in your married life, and only after having more patience and willingness to put an effort along with your partner, you can start experiencing some positivity in your married life. But in such matters where two people are involved, you will have to communicate to your partner that what all your expectations are, where he is lacking, and where collectively you people can put an effort to achieve the desired results. And of course, once you have faced issues and you kept more patience, problems in your married life will start decreasing, or any other element which is associated with 7th house. So guys, thank you for watching this video. This was all from my side today. And if you liked it, please don't forget to hit like. For more such content, you can subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take good care of yourself.